Hey everyone, it's Emily Fox. Today's suit is going to be my November favorite, so I will be sharing with you everything that I've been loving this month, so let's do this. Let's start with what's on my lips, and I'm wearing the Nars lip pencil. This is the Velvet Matte lip pencil in the color Très Bleu, which is just the darkest, vampiest color ever, and it's just so beautiful. Let me swatch this for you. It's really creamy. Like one swipe you can see that there's a little bit of berry in there, and then you can build it up to be this super awesome vampy color. I love it so much. I haven't worn it for like really long periods, so I'm not sure if it starts feathering at one point, but I know that for like 3-4 hours it looks awesome on my lips. My only complaint is that it's not super precise to apply, so if you have really fine lips or they are uneven like mine, I can have sometimes some problem to reach some spot and like make it perfect, but I just use like a makeup wipe or some concealer to just fix it. But this is awesome. It doesn't smell like anything. It looks perfect on my lips. I know some people mentioned that it wasn't even on their lips, but personally, I don't have any issue. If I eat or drink, then eventually like the center of my lips might be a little bit more pale, but I kind of like the look. It's kind of like reverse ombre, and I've been really enjoying it. It doesn't have any scent. My only thing is that I need to buy a sharpener for this because this is too big for any of the ones that I have, but this is awesome. Don't regret buying this at all. Totally recommend it if you're looking for this like type of really dark vampy shade. I think it's just awesome. All about them cheeks. I've been surprisingly changing things up. I've always been wearing like, I feel the whole year I've been wearing like really boring nude blushes just because they match with everything. But this month I've discovered, I went back to my pinky tone, cool tone blushes. So this one is the Balm one. This is the Down Boy. And as you can see, it's like a beautiful baby Barbie pink. It's so pretty. This is the one that I'm wearing today. I'm just wearing it on the apple of my cheeks, and I think it's so pretty. It just gives you like a really youthful glow. Like when it's starting to be a little bit more cool right now outside and I'm getting a little bit more fair, I feel like this looks so cute on the apple of your cheeks, like you just went outside, and just it brings like life back to my face, because sometimes when you get really pale during the winter, you just feel like you look sick. Not with something like this. I've been really loving this one. So is the other option that I wanted to mention that I've been loving. It is the Wet n Wild one. Actually, let me swatch that. What am I doing? This is what it looks like. This one is super finely milled, like really loving this one. Like the consistency, like the quality of the Balm blushes is incredible. So that's what it looks like. It's not overly pigmented. It's pretty pigmented, but not as crazy as the Wet n Wild one. Wet n Wild one is almost too pigmented for my skin tone. I feel like I have to use like a stippling brush and be really careful and like blend crap out of it so I can wear it. Otherwise it's like too much for me. It's the color Heather Silk, and as you can see, another cool tone pink. This one is a little bit darker, and it's like, it's super pigmented. Like I have to be so careful whenever I use this. Like it's just too much. But you can blend it out, and with the stippling brush you can make it pretty wearable. As you can see, it's a bit darker than the Down Boy one, but I think it's a great option. This is what, like $2-3 at the drugstore, and I think it's a great blush. So if you're on a budget and you're looking for a great blush from drugstore, Wet n Wild has some awesome one. The only thing is they have like 2 or 3 colors and they're overly pigmented. Just keep that in mind. But I've been really into those blushes. I feel like they just give you a little bit of life, and I've been really loving them. Speaking of becoming a little bit more pale, I've been going back to my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Bronzer because the chocolate one is like too dark for me right now, and I feel like this one is just perfect if you have fair to light skin. It smells like chocolate, so totally not objective here. Like it smells like chocolate. I need it in my life. But this is such a great blush bronzer. It's matte and it's not too orange if you have fair skin, which is so difficult to find, but it's not overly yellow tone either. Like it looks kind of yellow when I do it, like a heavy swatch, but it just prevents it from being orange on your skin tone. It's a really heavy swatch. I'm wearing it again today. I'm not sure, like the lights, I feel like they always wash me out, but I'm wearing a little bit of bronzer there, and this is the one. I feel actually when I wear like really pinky blush, I don't tend to wear bronzer a lot, but when I do, this is the one I've been going to. I don't contour lately, like I haven't been contouring at all. Maybe a little bit lazy, a little busy, but I feel like this one is just perfect to give you like a subtle contour. You just bronze up your face and kind of does the trick. So I've been really loving this blush. Keep calling you blush, you're a bronzer, you're a bronzer. I put this in there because I wanted to ask you a recommendation. I've been using my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, as you can see. What happened to you? Like, moving has been rough on you. I've been using this specific color to use to set my under eyes and even set my eye primer, and I feel like it just prepares everything. It's easier to blend, but it's getting too dark for my under eye. So let me know your favorite under eye setting powder, except the Laura Mercier because there's corn in it and it just gives me a rash. So not doing that, but let me know your favorites because it's too dark. You would think it would be light enough. Nope, it just darkens my under eyes, and I don't need more darkening there at all. So let's do lipstick. I have, as usual, a ridiculous amount of lip product to mention because it's how I roll. I wanted to mention the NYX Butter Glosses. I've been starting to wear them a little bit more this month. Like we're not, like it's cold here, so I wear my like winter coat, but I don't wear my scarves yet. So I can still get away with wearing lip glosses, and these are just so awesome. Actually, I don't have the color Creme Brulee with me because it's in my purse, but other colors I've been wearing a lot is Eclair, which is this one, and this one, which is Tiramisu, which is a little bit darker than Creme Brulee, but they have so many amazing colors. They smell like dessert. They're actually fairly pigmented, like surprisingly pigmented for a lip gloss, and I feel like those are like, actually, earlier this month I did my Lip Addict lip product tag, and these were my favorite lip gloss from drugstore because they are just awesome. They're not overly sticky. They don't like, of course your hair can get caught in it because it's still lip gloss, but I feel like they're not like, you know, when you press your lips together, there's not like all the bleh happening. It's not disgusting at all, not disgusting. But these are just amazing lip glosses, and if you're looking for like bright shades, they have some awesome ones too. If you're looking for wearable shades, they have a couple too, and they're just awesome. But again, I feel like this is something that everybody knows about, and if you don't, run and get some. They're just... I've been a little bit in a rush because like end of semester is approaching. Not much time to do my makeup. Even during the weekend, I just want something that is quick and easy, and I've been doing a lot the whole like put one eyeshadow all over your lid and blend it out in your crease, and turns out that some of them using these two palettes turned out pretty good. So I've been using the Naked 1 and 2 palette. I'm using the color Smug all over my lid in the crease like I was saying. I feel like this color works perfectly for this. Actually, let me swatch this before I forget. It looks like this. When you use just a little bit, I feel like it looks super natural, and obviously now it's a super heavy swatch, but it's so gorgeous. Like gives you a little bit of bronzy look. Same thing with this palette. I use Snakebite or Suspect. So again, a little darker, and then there's Suspect too. That is great, like for more taupey shade. If you wanted something gold, you could use a Half Baked. But those are all like great bronzier color that are super easy. You just throw them on and you blend them out, and you just have the perfect look right away. So as you can see, they're great shadows. I feel like you don't hear anyone mention those shadows anymore, and they're so great. They're great staples. Actually, I need to do more looks using those because I'm sure a lot of you have them, and I've been neglecting them. And except this month, I went back to them just because they're just classic. They're super easy to use and great color payoff. They blend really well. Like some of them I'm like, oh, it's too dark for me. But if I just use a really good blending brush, I just apply a little bit, blend it out, and it's super easy. You can put it also on your lower lashes, and it's just complete look using one shadow. Who doesn't want that? More lip product because it's not a favorite without 10 of them. So I wanted to mention these two. I want to mention the Sephora Cream Lip Stains because I've been raving about them non-stop, but I still feel like they need more rave. They just do. Everybody needs to try at least one. Actually, if you can only get one, I say go with the 01 Always Red, which is just my all-time favorite red, which is saying a lot actually because I own way too many. But this one is like the perfect one for the holidays. So if you're not sure what to wear on your lips for your holidays, this is it because it lasts 12 hours on your lips. It smells like cake. It just works wonderfully. It's kind of a moussey consistency. This is the color 13. Which is Marvelous Mauve, which has been my favorite this month. As you can see, it's super opaque. The pigmentation, it's kind of a darker mauvey neutral shade depending on your skin tone. I wear this color all year round, but I feel like during the fall, because I'm more fair, it kind of looks a little bit more dark and vampy. During the summer, it's more like an everyday but still a bit bold color. So I think it's a great color for any skin tone. This is just an amazing formula. There's just nothing bad about this except the lack of colors. I keep saying that, but seriously, they need 100 colors. I also wanted to compare it to the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick. I did a dupe video including both of them. I'll try to find a picture because I did like half my lips so you can really see that they're like really similar. Like there's barely a difference, and at the top of my head, I don't even remember what it is, and they're not dry yet, but you can see, I think it's Stila one is a little bit more purple. I think that was a difference, or is it the opposite? No, actually, I think the Sephora one is a little bit more purple, but honestly, like, they're very, very, very similar, and I believe the Sephora is much cheaper, like almost half price. So if you were wondering for a dupe, Sephora one, cheaper. And I feel like the Stila one, the consistency, like the quality of the liquid lipsticks in the range is not always perfect, like it's inconsistent. I feel like some of the shades like Beso, which is the red shade, is like awesome, like resists everything. You can eat, you can drink, you can kiss your hand. Or not your hand, but you know what I mean. And there's no transfer. And with this one, the more I've been wearing it a lot this month. And I feel like there's transfer if I drink water, like on a water bottle or something. And I feel like it's just what's going on, you know? They're not supposed to transfer, but they do. So, well, this color does. The other ones don't. I don't have that issue with the other ones that I have. But this particular color, which is like my favorite, so it sucks, but it transfers a little bit more. So between the two, not even thinking about price, I like the Sephora one better, but still awesome, still wearing it. Obviously, I've worn it like 10 times this month. Quickly wanted to mention this baby because it's in my collection. I haven't been wearing it that much, just throwing it out there, but it's my first Anastasia Beverly Hills makeup palette, and it is the self-made one, and I'm in love. Like, it's just so pretty. Like, some of the colors are just so perfect for like every day. I do feel like the pink champagne one, it's a little bit more glittery shades. So you can use your brush wet to make it more, to have less fallout. I can't even speak. But some of the colors are just so perfect for every day. And then there's like this crazy pop of color, which is just giving me life right now. Like, wow. Like, I wish I could just put stripe of makeup all over my face because I would do that. Does that make sense? I don't even have space anymore, but whee! Wow, worst swatches ever. Like, what am I doing? But they're pigmented, they're beautiful. I need to do a look with them, but they're just everything that everyone has been saying, basically. It's my first time trying the eyeshadows, and I'm just very, very impressed. I think the quality is amazing. Wanted to quickly mention the last one because I just did this month the lip swatch video on the Nars Audacious lipsticks, and if you are looking to splurge for one lipstick for someone or for yourself, because you deserve it, for Christmas, I think this is the perfect formula for this. I love these lipsticks. They're so pricey, but they're worth the price, at least in my opinion. The magnetic closure is just awesome. They don't open in your purse, so for that price, you don't want them to open in your purse. I wanted to mention the color Anna, which is basically the same color that I've been talking about because this is just what I've been loving. That's what happens, right? You just get something and you just buy 10 different formula of it. Look how similar it is. It's actually more pink and purple, less nude. It probably won't even show the difference on camera. I think they look similar. Just putting it out there. They transfer, but they last like 8 hours easily, which is crazy. Even the neutral shades, which never happens. So perfect gift, honestly, if someone wants a lipstick and you want to splurge for one. I'll link the video that I did, but these lipsticks are just special. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my monthly favorite. Don't forget to let me know in the comments what your favorites were this month because I'm always curious to hear about. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and to subscribe to not miss any future videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!